So today we will be going to continue the data pump utilities. So yesterday in data pump utilities we have completed sending the table EMP table from one database to another database using the data pump utilities. So yesterday from prod database I have exported the EMP table, and I have with the help of, when we are going to export, it will generate the dump file. That dump file we have to copy from source to target. Then with the help of that dump file in the target, I will be going to import the EMP table. Okay. So coming to the second scenario, what we have done yesterday, from the prod database, I have exported the entire Scott schema. Okay. So whenever I will be going to export, it will generate a dump file. That dump file we have to copy from source to target. Now in the target, with the help of that dump file, I have imported the Scott schema. Okay. I have imported yesterday the content of Scott schema into the focus user. Okay, yesterday we have did these two scenarios. Today I will be going to show you the third scenario, that is the table space level export and table space level import. Okay, so in the source database I will be going to create a new table space. Then I will be going to create two new users. So this is the step I will now I will be creating a new user. Table space I have created, new user I have created, then one more new user I will be creating. Then I will be making these two users default to this table space, TBS table space. See what I have did it. First, I have created one table space with the name TBS in the source. Then I have created two users, U4 and U5. Then for your U4 and U5, I have assigned to this table space, because while creating user, I didn't assign. Then users table space will be get it assigned as a users. Then I will be changing it to the TBS. Otherwise, while creating user itself, I can assign. Okay. So while creating user, I didn't assign. That's the reason. Again, I will be assigning manually like this using these commands. Okay. Now what I will be going to do, so I will be going to create few tables under U4 schema and few more tables into the U5 schema. Okay. So for creating table, obviously you know that it takes some time. Okay, we have to create the table and we have to insert the data. Okay, instead of that, okay, under Oracle Home, rdbms/admin. Okay, so this is the location where we have a lot of SQL scripts will be there. Okay, within those SQL scripts there will be one SQL script, that is UTL sample.sql. This is the sample SQL script. With the help of this sample SQL script, I can create that multiple tables at a time within a fraction of seconds, and the values will also get it inserted. Okay, so what I will be going to do, this file I will be going to copy UTL sample.sql to U01 home, because this is a virginal file. We are not supposed to edit in the virginal file. So I have copied it, this file, into U01/home. Now CD enter ls. So this is the file, I have got it. Now let's open this file. After opening this file, let's go top. So let's keep your cursor here. Okay, connect Scott/Tiger. Keep your cursor here, then press DGG. Okay, just a minute. Scroll down here. Let's keep your cursor here. Connect Scott/Tiger. Let's keep your cursor here. DGG. Okay. Then what we have to do? So here these tables will be getting created along with constraints. So I don't want the constraints, so I will be editing this lines. Okay, I will be removing this line constant. So as in second table also. So if you have any confusion, then just leave this process, and using the create command, you can create a new tables. So now come, okay, come down and remove this exit. Okay, now save and quit. Now connect to U4 schema, U4, and the password is also U4. Now here see here show user. Now at the rate, let's execute that script. Few sample tables along with the values will be get it created. Then let's connect to the U5 schema now. Now see here select star from tab. Tables has been created. Now connect to U5 schema. Then again at the rate, just execute this one. Okay, already commit also we have given inside that script. So now what I have to do, let's exit here, go to the target database. Okay, now what I will be going to do here, I will be going to export this TBS table space from the source. Okay, in the target, okay, whatever the content of this table space I have got exported. So okay, in the target I will be going to import the content of this table space into the same table space or different table space. That's up to you. Okay, so for that I will be creating here one more table space in target. Okay, so how to create table space, every command is here I have mentioned. So table space name, you might give the same or different. It's totally up to you. Okay, but the user's name should be must and should same. This is a prerequisite for the table space level. So for table space level export import in the source, whatever the table space you are going to export, for that table space, whatever the users do you have in the target, under which table space you want to import, for that table space also you need to have the same users, same passwords. So now how to export? This is the command. So in the source, I will be going to give this command. expdp dump file is equals to tbs.dmt, directory is equals to exp, table spaces is equals to which table space I want to export, that is tbs. So hit the enter button, then slash as sysdb I have to give it. Now see here, it's got completed. Once it's get a job got completed, under exp directory, one dump file will be getting generated. That dump file you have to copy this tbs.dmp, where you have to copy under u01 under home imp directory. This imp directory has been mapped with which database? Test database. So it's got copy. Now here you have to import it here. So how to import impdp dump file is equals to, what is the dump file name? tbs.dmp directory is equals to, where did I have placed? Under imp directory, remap underscore table space, I think. Okay, remap underscore table space I have to give here. See here, remap underscore table space. Remap underscore table space. From which table space you have exported? From TBS. Under which table space you want to import? Tech table space. That's all. Just hit the enter button. Username just slash space as sysdba. So directory name imp is invalid. impdp dump file is equals to tbs.dmp. tbs.dmp directory is equals to imp tbs :tech. Okay, the reason is that yesterday I have imported into the clone database. Okay, so now also nothing happened. What I have to do now? So let's map this now test database level. Also, I will create one logical directory. Will map with this physical directory. Okay, create directory. imp as u01 home/imp. Now let's do the import command here. /as sysdba. Now see here, it's got completed now. Now let's connect to the U4 user where under target. So under targets here, users I have just created. That's all. I didn't insert any values. Okay, I didn't created any tables. Now go and check U4/U4. Select star from tab. Tables have we have received these tables. U5/U5. Select star from tab. Got it. So this is the table space level. Okay. Now we have this transportable table space is there. Okay. Transportable table space is like it's like plug and play. Plug and play means, okay, we will be removing the one table space from that database and will be importing into this database. Okay, that's called transportable table space. And this transportable table space feature was got introduced in from 11G itself. Okay, so this table level export, schema level export, all these options was introduced in 8i99. Okay, but this transportable table space export and import, this feature was got introduced in which version? From the 11G version. Okay, so this feature transportable table space. Okay, so already in source we have one table space TBS. Okay, so what I will be doing here, so in the target side, I will be dropping this table space. Okay, which table space? This is users I will be dropping. Okay, U4 and U5. Where in target side, drop user U4 cascade. Connect to the sys user. Drop user U4 cascade. Cascade means user, I want to delete whatever the content is there inside the user, entire content should get it deleted. That's mean we have to give cascade. Drop user username, empty user we can drop. Okay, if the user consists of any object, I mean any table, then drop user username is not going to work. You have to forcefully, you have to add cascade button. U5 cascade. Now here in the source for the TBS table space, I will be going to use transportable table space, TTS, in short TTS. So very easy. Okay, so what you have to do, so for performing the TTS means transportable table space, that for which table space you want to do the transportable table space. Okay, that table space should be self-contained. That table space should be self-contained. Okay, that means it should not depend on any other schemas. It should not depend on any other tables. Okay, what does I mean means, for example, we have in SQL we have one concept called constraints. What I will be going to do, under one user, one primary table will be there. Under another user, I will be creating another table, and I will be going to keep the connection for this table to that table. That's called constraint, primary key and foreign key. Okay, in case whatever the table space you want to perform the transportable table space, for that table space, okay, if we have any primary key, okay, foreign key like that, okay, then we can't use that option transportable table space. Okay, so anyhow I don't have any constraints here, but to perform this operation we have to cross check that it should not be dependent, it should be self dependent, it should be only self dependent. Okay, it should not be dependent on any other table spaces objects. So in real time, if you get this option, so you have to check, otherwise how you will come to know whether it's dependent or not dependent. Okay, for that we have the views is there. Okay, so this is the view. So apart from that, so whether it's a self dependent or not, like this you can check from the SQL prompt. So it will be gathering the information for this table space. Does this table space have any dependencies like that? After that, we have to run this command. This command doesn't show any data. It will gather the information and will write into this table. From this table, we have to get the information. No rows selected means this table space doesn't have any dependency. Then we can able to perform here transportable table space for this table space. Okay. So apart from that, okay, so we have something called the Indian format. Okay. So in the entire globe, in the entire world, we have two types of operating systems are there. One is big and another is small. What is this big and what is this small? That's called Indian format. So by the so it is an coincidence that it is matching. It is somewhat familiar with our country name, but it doesn't have any. I mean, what I can say. It's okay. Any operating system. Okay, we have ENDIAN, Indian format. Okay, so it might be big or it might be a small. For example, in the source and target, okay, for performing the transportable table space, the Indian format should be same. In case if we have the difference also, for example, here in the source you have Linux operating system, and in the target you might have the Solaris operating system. For example, Linux belongs to which Indian format? Big. For example, Solaris belongs to small form Indian format. Okay. In that case, transportable table space you can't perform. Okay. What you can do? Okay, you can for that specific table space you can convert the Indian format. Okay. So these are the commands, okay, how to convert, how to check, okay, which operating system belongs to which Indian format, okay. So I have mentioned all the views here. So if you have any confusion in the transportable table space, you can leave it, okay. So it doesn't have more importance, okay. The more important thing is here, schema level and table level only, okay. So how to check the Indian format? This is the command. See here. So overall in the entire globe, we have 21 operating systems are there. Okay. For example, in my case, what I will be using Linux 64-bit. Okay. It belongs to which Indian format? It's a little. Okay. ये हमारे country के नाम से relevant है ये देख pronounce के लिए, लेकिन हमारे country से लेना देना नहीं है इसको. ओके. ये पूरा वर्ल्ड वाइड के लिए ये कॉमन है ये. ओके. नाम थोड़ा बहुत हमारे कंट्री के नाम से सिमिलर है, इंडियन फॉर्मेट. ओके. कभी भी कोई भी पूछ सकता तुम्हारा ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम का इंडियन फॉर्मेट क्या है, बोले तो बिग है या लिटिल है, ये व्यू से चेक करके बोल सकते हैं आप. ओके. सो अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस कर रहा हूँ. किसको? टीबीएस टेबल स्पेस को. ओके. जो भी टेबल स्पेस को ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस करना चाह रहे हैं, वो टेबल स्पेस मस्ट एंड शुड रीड ओनली मोड में रखना है. मैं रीड ओनली मोड में रख दिया. अब इसको मैं टीटीएस करूंगा इस टेबल स्पेस को. expdp dump file is equals to tbs.dmp directory is equals to exp transport underscore table space. देखो अब ये टेबल स्पेस लेवल एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस लेवल में क्या है, टेबल स्पेस लेवल थोड़ा टाइम लगता, कई वो आपको डंप फाइल कॉपी करना है. रियल टाइम में क्या है, डंप फाइल का साइज बहुत ह्यूज रहता है. जितना हेवी टेबल स्पेस के अंदर डेटा है, डंप फाइल उतनी बड़ी बनेगी. ओके. सो डंप फाइल कॉपी के लिए टाइम लगेगा ये. ओके. उसको ओवरकम करने वाले तो और थोड़ा एडवांस टेबल स्पेस में ये है ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस. इसमें क्या है, डंप फाइल कॉपी नहीं करते हम लोग. डंप फाइल के अंदर डेटा आके सिर्फ डेटा मेटा डेटा जनरेट होता है नॉर्मली टेबल लेवल, टेबल स्पेस लेवल और स्कीमा लेवल. लेकिन ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस में डंप फाइल के अंदर डेटा नहीं जाता, खाली मेटा डेटा जाता. बस बोले तो ये टेबल स्पेस को कितने यूजर्स है, ओके, वो यूजर्स के अंदर कितने टेबल्स है, बस उसका टेबल का अंदर का कंटेंट नहीं जाता. ट्रांसपोर्टेबल टेबल स्पेस में हमको डंप फाइल के साथ साथ से डेटा फाइल कॉपी कर देना है. ओके. तो ये ऑपरेशन क्या है, इट्स लाइक ए प्लग एंड प्ले. expdp command not found. Command not found. Okay, got it. Slash sysdba. expdp dump file is equals to tba.dmp. Okay, file already exists. Okay, so I will be removing that dump file. sysdba. Okay, अब क्या है dump file और data file we have to copy. cp-rvf tbs.dmp to u01/home/imp. Then, so where is the data file? So data file is under prod cp-rvf tbs.dbf to u01/home/test database. Now go to the second terminal. So under second terminal, let's okay, this table space you will be going to import here, right? Okay, so whatever the content is there, you will be going to get here. Before that, that empty schemas, whatever as yeah, for this table space, whatever the users has been there for this TBS table space in the source, you have to create the users with those names in that target. That is a prerequisite. Okay, so no need to assign for any table space, just empty users, that's all. Now import command we have to run it. Okay. So the data file, where did you have copied in the under target? The data file name and location you have to specify with impdp command. /sysdba. Now see here how fast it has been completed. Okay, now go to the U4 user. If you have got the data, then you have performed everything right. Otherwise something wrong you have did it. Select star from tab. See here data you have, we have got it. Connect now U5. Now select star from tab. Okay, so all tables we have got it. Okay, this is a transportable table space. Okay, now the last option under data pump utilities, that is the export entire database level export and import. Okay, so what I will be going to show here is that entire prod database I will be going to export. Then the whatever got exported, the same thing I will be going to import in the test database. Okay, so but it is in real time it was somewhat different. Okay, in interviewer you might ask you, so have you ever performed the platform migration? Platform migration in sense, okay, let me show you. Okay, actually the full database level export import is mainly for mainly for platform migration. What is platform migration? Let me explain you. So here we have one server, here we have another server. So here we have the product, here we have which operating system? Here we have Linux operating system. Linux, for example, let's think that Windows operating system, and our production database will be running on the top of Windows operating system. Our production database is running on the top of Windows operating system. Now suddenly client is asking you that, okay, I don't want our production database on the top of Windows. I want my production database to be run on the top of Linux. So what I will be going to do, okay, so new server I will be going to purchase. Under new server I will be going to install the Linux operating system. Okay, so anyhow this is also a Oracle database. Okay, so here already we have Oracle software is there. Okay, Oracle software. Here in target also you have to install the Oracle software. So both side you have the Oracle software, means you both side you will be going to get EXPDP IMPDP utility. Okay, so here with the help of EXPDP utility, entire database you will be going to export. It will generate the dump file. That dump file you have to copy here. With the help of the dump file you have to import. Okay, before that what you have to do here, let me tell you the procedure. Okay, here our production is running on the top of Windows operating system. Okay, so in the target what you have to do, you have to purchase a new machine, and whatever the operating system you required, install that operating system. Then on the top of that install the Oracle software. Then with the help of DBCA create one empty database. Okay, with the help of DBCA create one empty database with the same name. Empty database means just DBCA next. Okay, the prod, like that. Okay, so here also, here we have multiple, we have lot of data is there, because this production database we have created 15 years back. From 15 years data is there in this production database. This production database name is prod. So here also we have, now with the help of DBCA, here I have created a new database, but this is a new database. So it's like an empty database, means nothing business data is there. Okay, default data is there, means seeded data, means by creation whatever we are going to get, that's all we have. Okay, we don't have any 15 years data here. So how I can get that data here? Let's export this. So here what we have to do, we have to export this entire database. Okay, then it will generate the dump file here. What it will generate? Dump file it will generate. That dump file we have to copy from here to here. Okay, dump file we have to copy. With the help of dump file we need to import here, means whatever the data is there here, all data you will be going to get here. Okay, so here practically it will be very difficult for us, because we don't have the separate machine and we don't have the separate operating system. Okay, so what I can be going to show you. Okay, within this Linux, I will be going to export from the prod database to test database. Okay, but in real time, full database level, we are going to use the full database level export import. We are going to use for the platform migration Okay. So very easy here. Expdp dump file is equals to, for example, full.dmp directory is equals to exp full is equals to y. That's all. Means entire database I want to export. Username slash as sysdba we have to give here. So now the entire database will get exported. So this is the entire database, right? So it's take some time. Okay. So once this export gets complete, it will generate the dump file. We have to copy that dump file from source to target. Then with the help of this impdb command, we have to import. How to import, how to copy the command is here. Okay. So like this, okay, you have to copy and this command you have to execute. Okay. So that's all for today. So we'll continue the new topic tomorrow. Okay. So it's full database model, right? So it takes some time. Okay. It's time consuming job. Okay. Bye.